Why don't we feel truly happy? Have you ever asked yourself why you don't feel truly happy? There's a sense of lack, which is very painful, but even when we have abundance, we still aren't joyful. Earning a monthly salary of $10.0 makes us sad, while making $100,000 or more doesn't bring satisfaction either. It seems like pursuing happiness has always been an eternal goal for humanitissima, to a famous quote by an American philosopher. We have all the necessities in life, but we've never truly received life itself. As society progresses, luxury goods that were once rare treasures for our grandparents' generation have now become everyday items in every household. We live better, healthier, and longer lives than people did in the past. Logically, we should be happy. But why does our mindset still not feel genuinely joyful? Perhaps you will find the answer to this question in the book, The Secret Path to Happiness, written by Dr. Mihaly, a Hungarian-American positive psychologist who studies psychology through a scientific lens, helping you understand how to find true happiness in life. How to find true happiness in life. If you've ever read famous books like Happiness Beyond Thought, Stumbling on Happiness, or Thinking, Fast and Slow, then you'll know the authors of these works have drawn conclusions based on extensive research. In fact, Flow isn't just a psychology book, it's a scientific work, because it uses numerous research methods to address a question that has eluded definition for centuries. What exactly is happiness? So how can we live happily? How to live happily? Wong argues that happiness comes from inner order within ourselves. To explain this, Neng used a concept from physics called entropy. Entropy means disorder within an isolated system. You could say that the entire world around us, from the microscopic to the cosmic, contains this chaotic nature. Our bodies, made up of tiny molecules and atoms, are constantly moving. Planets, solar systems, galaxies are ceaselessly moving in the universe. Entropy also occurs within our minds. We are easily overwhelmed by emotions and thoughts, driven by countless desires and distractions in life. Mihaly calls this mental entropy chaos within the mind. This mental chaos increases over time and becomes the root cause of why we struggle to achieve happiness. So what factors contribute to increasing this chaos, leading us to lose touch with happiness? This chaos comes from two aspects. Firstly, there is chaos originating from the universe. As mentioned in The Road Less Traveled, Earth was not designed specifically for humans. Nature constantly creates discomfort. Some places are too cold, others too hot. Some face earthquakes, others volcanic eruptions. Humans must continuously struggle against nature to survive. Our influence over nature is minimal. Ultimately, no matter how hard we try to survive, we still obey the laws of the universe. Eventually, all of us return to dust. Therefore, happiness can only be determined by reflection within our soul and our daily experiences in life. Secondly, the internal chaos arises from ourselves. The first factor causing this disorder is endless greed. Throughout our lives, we strive endlessly for something, yet most of us remain unclear about what exactly we're chasing. We often use achievements and material possessions as measures of life quality. However, desire keeps growing infinitely. The richer we get, the richer we want to become. We never feel satisfied. At the core, we can only experience real happiness when we enjoy the process of living. However, we tend to focus all our attention on goals rather than enjoying the present moment. Secondly, we're easily distracted. When studying or working, we let social media, phones, and irrelevant games distract us. In reality, we are operating under entropy, and we are contributing to increasing this chaos. Are we going to let our lives be consumed by disorder? But wait, although the universe is chaotic, it still follows rules. If there's entropy, there's also anti-entropy. For example, our body ages over time, but we slow down aging by taking care of our skin and exercising regular life. That's anti-entropy. Similarly, when we feel mentally overwhelmed, we write journals to relieve stress and reflect on experiences. That is also anti-entropy. Therefore, the key to living better lies in our ability to resist entropy. And to do that, the most important thing is to focus on and immerse yourself in the present moment, not obsess over results and goals born from desires. This immersive experience is known as the optimal experience, or flow. Through such experiences, we achieve happiness. So, what exactly is flow? What conditions are required to enter a state of flow? Flow is a state where your mind is completely immersed in the action you are performing. It refers to activities you find interesting and creative activities so engaging that you forget time and even forget yourself. To achieve flow, 5 conditions are necessary. You must love what you do. These are activities you actively choose to do, not ones forced upon you. You must possess certain skills and have mastery over the activity. The activity must be challenging, but not overly difficult, just slightly beyond your current abilities. After completing the activity, there must be feedback and periodic rewards or encouragement. You must have clear goals and understand the general steps needed to complete the task. When these 5 conditions are met, you can easily enter the state of flow. Now, think back. Have you ever played a video game you loved? By applying the above conditions, weren't you already entering a state of flow while playing? Condition 1. The game was truly enjoyable. You loved it deeply. Condition 2. At the start, you mastered the controls and gradually became proficient. Condition 3. Challenges in the game were carefully designed to increase in difficulty, stimulated your interest, and kept you engaged. Condition 4. Each time you passed a level, you received a reward. Condition 5. You always had a clear objective, such as rescuing a princess or defeating monsters. But perhaps you might ask, if playing games or other forms of entertainment, like gambling or card games, can also make us fully immersed, do they also bring happiness? It's not that simple. To achieve real happiness, there is another crucial element. You must engage in an activity that makes you feel valuable and allows you to perceive meaningful differences compared to others. Therefore, casual entertainment or gambling rarely brings such value. Interestingly, since flow exists in gaming, why don't we apply the same immersive experience to learning or work? Here is how we can do it. Let's explore the specific steps to achieve flow in study and work. Why do we often dislike tasks and give up easily? It could be because the work is too difficult for us. Conversely, sometimes we feel indifferent and bored because the work is too easy. It's repetitive and monotonous. Thus, before starting any task, it's essential to evaluate your own capabilities accurately and choose work suited to your strength. Choosing the right job, according to your ability, will make you enjoy the work more and enter the flow state more easily. Step 1. Recognize and accurately assess your own abilities. Many young people graduate and end up working in unrelated fields or jobs outside their expertise. Some spend years in jobs they cannot love. However, due to life pressures or age constraints, many people cannot restart their careers. So, how can we still achieve flow when facing unsuitable jobs? Above all, adjust your mindset. If you cannot change what is given, learn to love what you must do. Create meaning for it. Make it valuable by setting new challenges and raising your standards. I know a neighbor named Shia, who works as a taxi driver. He always looks cheerful and smiles every day. Before driving taxis, he used to run a business, but failed repeatedly. After years of struggling, he switched careers. Compared to entrepreneurship, taxi driving is relatively easy and repetitive. Many drivers feel tired and complain about the routine, driving the same streets every day. But Kai is different. He always tries to make his work interesting. He sets fun challenges during his familiar routines. To improve customer satisfaction, he decided to challenge himself by improving his conversation skills. Each day, he aims to make more passengers smile through chatting. 3 today, 4 tomorrow, 5 the day after. Every day, the challenges grow higher. Because of this, each day at work becomes fascinating and full of flow for him. So, if your work feels too easy, create challenges. If it feels too hard, break it into smaller tasks and keep learning to improve your skills. For example, if writing a thesis feels overwhelming, break it into small tasks. Write 200,500 words per day. Also, keep reading to improve your writing skills. In short, step 2 in achieving flow is to make your current job more interesting. If it's too easy, add challenges. If it's too hard, divide the task and keep learning to improve your abilities. Step 3 is extremely important for entering flow: total concentration. There's a great saying, you control your focus, you control your life. With so much chaos in the world, distractions pull us away, checking Facebook while working, watching TikTok while studying. These scattered experiences raise your entropy and lead to constant distraction. The only solution is to regain inner order by focusing entirely on the single task you are doing at the moment. Read a book, just read it. No Facebook, no TikTok. Write a report, just write it. No chit-chatting with colleagues. Not only in work and study, but controlling focus in every aspect of life will bring significant emotional freedom. You'll discover flow even in the smallest actions. When eating, eat mindfully. When walking, walk mindfully. When talking with your partner or parents, listen attentively instead of holding your phone. Controlling distractions and living in the present allows you to pour your full energy into every moment. You will find yourself immersed in flow, and thus, life becomes truly happy and meaningful. In summary, to live happily in life, you need to fight entropy by finding flow in everything you do. First, recognize your abilities. Find purpose and meaning in every task. Second, create joy and interest in every experience. Third, cultivate focused attention and immerse yourself fully in the present moment. I hope everyone finds a way to live immersed in flow, to feel happiness and see every wish come true. Thank you for watching Grow Wise, your knowledge sharing channel, helping you grow every day. If you found this content useful, please hit the like button and subscribe with notifications on to never miss future videos. Thank you and see you next time.